The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker.
Hello and welcome to my playthrough of Dragon Age Origins. I'm OneMadHatt, and let's kick things off. So, Dragon Age Origins is one of my favorite games. I'm a huge BioWare fanboy. I was actually upset when Shadow Realms, a game I literally knew nothing about, got cancelled, but it just kind of sounded interesting. So I got this in the Humble Bundle in addition to Dragon Age 2, and I have the Xbox version of this, and I have almost every achievement in the base game. I'm only missing level 20 with Warrior and Rogue, but I'm gonna, play this on the PC just because I was interested. I am interested in seeing how it differs. I know there are a lot more achievements. I'm not going to be achievement hunting for the PC version because, and I actually just played this game recently, so hopefully it will go okay. I usually play as a mage, but I decided to give myself a little bit of a challenge because mages are overpowered in this game. But I'm going to go for a one-handed or two-handed warrior build. Also, I am going into this without any of the I don't remember what they're called, the extra classes, so I don't have like Berserker, which is what I'll be going for, which is the build I'll be going for in this with my dwarf here. I also say that I originally started doing this because as a I need to stop saying I started doing this as a recording test just to make sure everything looked properly, and I kind of really liked how I made my dwarf, so I don't know if I'll keep doing it in post commentary. I didn't really like it in my Star Wars playthrough, but which is canceled as of now. But I'll probably go back and forth, but at least the first 2, maybe 3 parts are gonna be post commentary, and this first part's gonna be completely boring. Absolutely nothing happens. So, but yeah, like I said, I love this game. I'm not going to have any. I wish I could remember the exact name for them, but so what I'm gonna go for right now is I'm gonna have Alistair tanking. I'm gonna make him my tank. I'm gonna be DPS. I'm gonna keep Liliana as I might make her into an archer. I don't know yet, but she's gonna be damage and I'm gonna be damage. And I'm gonna have Win as our healer. And I'm not gonna run any mods. I'm except for one. If I hate the Fade section so much. I think everyone who's played this game is, and since I'm not thinking this is gonna be a super serious playthrough, I might run the Fade skip mod just because it's so boring. It will give me a little bit of an advantage because I'm kind of planning my build out, but not really. And I know that the Fade skip mod gives you all of the attribute fonts that you would normally get, and I usually miss a couple of them, but it's just like easily the worst part of this game. There's so much backtracking and all this stuff that I'll probably run that just so I don't have to deal with that. But so yeah, we're creating my dwarf here. If you notice, I'm just going for like all the extremes. I wasn't really going for a look. I was just kind of doing something. I just really like the small mouth and all that stuff. I like making like the dumbest characters I can. Some games, like this game, is decently in-depth creation kit, but I love the portrait I get for him. I believe he's just staring at you with that little stupid smirk. Nope, that's wrong. But yeah, I was trying to figure out how to go up and down. I accidentally lifted him up. But yeah, there's I believe I named him Hatter. But I feel bad because I initially named him Dirk, and like there's a bunch of names that just kind of go well with stupid faces like that, and I feel bad for anyone named Dirk. I guess you can call him the good D. And alright, let's go. And in case you didn't notice, I'm doing a dwarf underclass, a caste list, I believe it's called. I always hate that concept of you have a bunch of these people whose only goal in life is to do nothing, and then wonder why there's like crime. I don't like the dwarf. I don't really like the dwarf culture in the Dragon Age series, but I just want to make a dwarf just because I like the stocky Gimli type. You know, bash your face in with an axe. But yeah, I'm just allocating these points how I want. Like I said, I don't have a build in mind specifically. I never do. I'm probably gonna play this on like normal, but actually I am playing this on normal. There's no like I'm playing this on normal. So and then for whatever reason, I think it does this for other warriors as well, but for whatever reason it always just assumes you're gonna go dual weapon, right? It's like, no, I don't want to do dual weapon. Something similar happens to, I believe, rangers or rogues, I believe is their technical class name. But I want to go two-handed, but I think the best thing to do right now is to just do a passive one, and then when I get a two-handed, start putting stuff in there, because both of these things are going to be decently useful in the game. And those good as loading screens. I love the music in this game. I don't know why. I really wish, like, oh man, it just reminds me of Lord of the Rings, I think, and I love that universe. I need to read the books again recently. You guys don't care. I'm just trying to fill time during this loading screen so I can shut the hell up.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, largest and proudest of the two remaining dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orzammar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, The lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are casteless, the dirty secret staining Orzammar's perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Bharat. To the rest of Orzammar, you are proof that the casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
I can't keep gambling on you forever, Precious. You've got a sweet look, something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Bharat, can we not do this in front of my brother?
Why not? He knows the slope of the land, don't you, boy?
So I don't know how I want to play him, but I think I'm going to go for kind of a rough person.
Right. That's sweet. Before me, your sister was just another duster. Now check her out. Braids down to here, gold-capped teeth. She can recite elf poetry and play the string harp. Every man's dream. All she's got to do is find a lord, squeeze out some kid who looks like him, and we're all living the easy life in the Diamond Quarter.
Please, don't get involved. You know that never goes well.
She can do whatever I tell her, even if that means walking into the king's own palace naked. You keep your head down and say aye to any job I decide is low enough for scum like you. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of some nobleman's brats. Then you both go free, and I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life.
But I'm also not planning on romancing anyone, but...
That's what everyone likes. A casteless with a big mouth. But I didn't come for the joy of your company. I've been looking at my investments, and this one hasn't borne much gold. I'm giving you another week, Precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested. It's nothing definite, but he said he wanted to see me again.
Excuse me if I don't start knitting booties. Until I do, you're the one who's going to keep paying her debts with your service to the Carta. Good guess. Your buddy Lesky's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today. Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now. And I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
I'm sorry you had to see that. And I feel like every time you do, it kills something in you. You were such a loving child. I hate what this place made you into. That's why I didn't tell you. Bharat's been warning me ever since 2 of his other girls found patrons at Lord Harrowmont's reception. They've been getting gifts already. Lord Rooston gave Elsie a surface silk gown and she's not even pregnant. Bharat's getting impatient. You've worked hard to keep him from throwing us out. I can only imagine the horrible things he's made you do. But there are a lot of desperate dwarves in Orzammar. He could buy any one of them to run messages and knock skulls. Stay out of trouble. I'll see you tonight.
But, sorry, I decided I'm just not going to talk, especially since I'm not doing this live and I don't remember exactly what choices I take. And the screen's really, really tiny, so I can't really see. But, I'm not really planning on doing any romancing. I might romance Liliana. I haven't really decided yet. I'm just trying to get used to the controls in the PC version, but yeah, let's talk to her mama.
Who's that? Why are you bothering me? Rika? Don't you sass me, you ungrateful brat. I made you, and I can make another just like you. Then you should have left me there. What have I got that's worth living for? I know you both hate me. I know what I done to you, but it was for your own good. The world's a cruel place. You had to learn that. You think you'd be where you are now if I'd let you hide from a few slaps? Everything you are, I made you. You think it's that easy? You think you could just walk out of here? You'll always end up back in Dust Town. Oh, I shouldn't keep doing this to you. I know I shouldn't. It's just so hard. Hey! Where's she going? Why's she leaving? Don't leave me!
Never mind, Mother. Why don't you just lie down? That's good.
Like I said, nothing happens in this episode except a lot of talking, so...
What is it? I'm kind of in a hurry. She comes and goes. I think the moss wine's finally rotted her brains. I think you were still in spit rags when your father left. Before that, she was happy. Mother used to smile, and she used to wear a necklace he made her of polished slate. I think he went to the surface. I remember them fighting about it. He wanted to try his luck among the humans. She didn't want to risk it. The next day, he moved out, and the wine moved in. But this is too bleak to talk about now. Can't you think of anything else? Well, you've seen more of his bad side than I have. Barat likes to call himself a provider. He says he has the contacts to get almost everything into or out of Orzammar. He's been careful. He arms his men with cast-offs. Nothing that would insult the warrior caste. And he feeds the guardsmen's vices. Gambling, women, fresh figs from the surface. Whatever they want. It's a big risk. Gambling that a girl will get pregnant with a son. But it's the only way into the nobility. The only thing in Orzammar Barat wants is the one thing he can't buy. Off with you then. Leski's probably waiting outside.
Alright, that's pretty much the end of the episode, so I'll see you guys next time.